Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me on Tishology 11 for another pick-a-card reading. This is an Aphrodite-inspired pick-a-card. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If this message resonates with you, please give me a thumbs up. If it does not, leave it where it stands. Any information you would like to know about me will be in the description box below, as well as the timestamps for each group. So take a moment, look at each Aphrodite pile. Let me move this out of the way. And look at each one to see which one resonates with you. You have group 1, group 2, and group 3. You have the rose quartz, the carnelian, and the amethyst. Once again, timestamps will be in the description box below, and we will get started with group 1. Hi, group 1. If you chose group 1 with the rose quartz, Aphrodite, let's take a look at your message. First off, you have romantic love. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Change your life, a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. Archangel Ariel, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. You have the 9 of Swords. The 5 of Wands. Building blocks. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Athlete. Sand dipper spirit, be playful. Let me situate your cards one moment. All right, thank you for allowing me to situate the cards. I am going to read from the Goddess Oracle, the alignment message for Aphrodite. It says, your alignment task is to stay present, release judgment, and see the treasure of what lies in front of you. You may discover something painful is actually a beautiful gift. Indeed, it could be exactly what you need to release the old patterns that no longer serve you. Be careful of the addictive quality of longing, yearning for elusive love, and fixation on desired outcomes. This only creates more of the energy of unmet desire, and you may find yourself unable to discern what is true. Release expectations and attachments and simply see what arises. Remain aware and accountable for your side of things. Make amends if you need to, and trust that all is well. Even your partnership with the universe may need refining as you let go of your need to have things your way. Call on the goddess Aphrodite to lead you to a healthier, more satisfying experience. You can experience the world as a sensual, expressive, creative being if you allow yourself the freedom to explore what this means to you. Perhaps this is a portent of a new partnering or a deepening of one you already have, or perhaps this is a time for you to claim this aspect of your nature which may have lain dormant a while. Aphrodite invites you to fall in love with your life now and choose to look for the essence and expression of love all around you. I feel like at the end of the day, with the cards you have here, that you all definitely need to focus on yourself, love yourself. But at the same time, I feel like with the Nine of Swords here, some of you all are afraid to express the love that you have. You may be ashamed of how you look when the lights are out. You know how if some of you all are with your partner, you may be afraid for them to see how you look. Bring this one closer. If you look at him, he don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. He loves every bit of her. He loves undressing her. He loves taking everything off. And this is, gender holds no bounds, so take it how it resonates with you. But that person does not care. They love every part of you, and you need to love every part of you. I feel like with the Five of Wands, there is like an outside conflict. Like, you all may have conflict with each other, you and your partner. And this conflict may be you don't want to maybe have sex outside or have sex where people can see because you're afraid of what people might think. And your lover's like, I don't give a damn. Let's jump into it. Explore what that means. Explore what keeps you from stepping out. What keeps you from experiencing something new. I feel like here you'll have a sudden revelation that offers freedom. It's like when you start to step outside of yourself and love who you are, love what you exude, that sensuality that you exude. Aphrodite is telling you to embrace it. Appreciate it. Because it helps you to build more on your confidence, and it helps you to show yourself off. Aphrodite is fearless with her love. She will go out and command man or woman, and they fall for her. You need to embrace that because you have that within you. You have, with the athlete here, the archetype, I feel like when you go out, people look at you and you may think that they're looking at you for the wrong reasons. No, they're looking at you because you're beautiful, you're handsome, you have a body that is beautiful, and I don't give a damn if you're big, small, or all in between. People are attracted to you because of what you exude. When you have self-love for yourself, that shit transcends. It comes from the inside out, and people are looking at you enjoying your life, looking at you, enjoying your body type, loving who you are and expressing it. You are playful. You have new resources and support. When you step outside of yourself and you embrace the love that you have and the sensuality that you have, and people see that, people that you didn't expect are walking up to you. Now here comes different promotions because of the confidence that you have. You see what I'm saying? The playfulness that they see that you can get along with people. They see that you have the teamwork abilities. Stay optimistic about who you are. Okay? Because you have the qualities. Embrace. If you look at her face, at her eyes, I know who I am. I know I am beautiful. I know I am sexy. I know I can turn you on just by you looking at me. That is what you need to embrace, group one. Do not worry about what others have to say. They're talking because they don't have what you have. They want what you have. And they can't get it. They want that confidence. They want to be playful. They want to explore themselves. And it took you a minute to get to this level, but appreciate exactly where you are. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Embrace this. This is all about embracing, appreciating. You've gone through the healing phase. You have self-indulgent time to heal. You've gone through that healing phase. Someone is going to love every scar that you have and kiss on every scar that you have. You may put up a fight. You may say, oh, you only love me because of this, or you only want me because you just want me for sex. But you're going to find out that they want more than that. If you just allow and embrace what's to come, you're going to enjoy it. And I feel like it's going to change you in more ways than one, because someone loving your scars, loving who you are, loving the fact that you didn't put on makeup, or you just got up in the morning. For men, because men don't wear makeup, but some don't. Just enjoying the realness. And I feel like some of you all have not had that. And to get this from someone, you put up a little bit of a fight, but they enjoy everything about you. All of your imperfections. All of it. And I feel like with the athlete attribute here, you have the strength. You have a spirit that transcends time. You have the power to overcome, and they love that about you. That's why they're willing to kiss your scars and to be there for you. And if you fall, they're there to catch you, because they know that you're going to rise to the occasion. You're going to find out that you love that about you. You love the confidence that you bring. You love that when you walk into the room, everyone stares at you now, and you're not worried about what they say. You don't give a damn. You walk across that floor, that stage, whatever, saying, yes, look at me. I am sexy. I am confident. I am handsome. I am beautiful. And I know it. So embrace this change. Embrace this new love that you feel for yourself and for your partner, because it's going to open up so much more for you than you've ever imagined. All right, I wish you nothing but the best, group one, and we'll move on to group two. Hi, group two. These are your Aphrodite messages. If you chose this beautiful Aphrodite. Message says, Aphrodite is most often described as radiant and shining. When Aphrodite is present, the whole world acquires a soft golden glow. Foam born, she is associated with the creative, life-giving sea, and represents a sense of freshness, renewal, and hope. A descendant of the prehistoric water bird goddesses of old Europe, she is often accompanied by birds. The goddess of both spiritual and passionate love, Aphrodite joins us to one another. She is feminine being in all her fullness, and her realm that is that of relationship and feeling. Aphrodite demands maturity. If we are to be in true relationship, when we embrace mature love, Aphrodite is there to bless us. I love that. Let's take a look at your other cards. You have Queen of Raphael. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. The Magician. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. The Two of Wands. The Devil. Engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. Yes. Clean it up. Turkey spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Archetype is Don Juan. Nice. Hold a moment, let me situate these. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. So, what I see here is that you all definitely can manifest the love that you want. I feel like some of you all do want a mature love with the engagement ring here. You're not playing any games, and Aphrodite wants you to know that you definitely deserve a relationship that goes to the next level. With clean it up here, it is time for you to clean up. Get rid of the old. If he or she is not ready to commit, then it's time for you all to move on. Give with gratitude and grace. I feel like take from that relationship the lessons that you learned and carry them on. Take what didn't work and leave it behind and move on with the new relationship that embraces you, that gives you what you need. I feel like you all, with Don Juan here, you all have a romantic, seductive quality about you, almost so that some of you all with the devil energy here, some of you all attract lustful relationships where you think it's love, but really it's not. It's lust. And once you're tired of having sex with that person, you look at them and you're like, ugh. It was only the sex. Yeah, it's time to let you go. That's what Ready, Set, Go is about. It's now time for you to dive in to want more out of the relationships. If you are looking at it and you're trying to decide with the Two of Wands, you're trying to decide if this is a lustful relationship or if it's something meaningful, ask yourself, can I take away the sex? Will it still be a viable relationship? I feel like follow your heart and see what happens. Take away the sex. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. Stop having sex with that person. Fight the urge and see, can you really be around that person? Can you really just go to the movies or sit on the couch and watch a movie or whatever the case and hang with them where there is no sex involved? Because I'm going to be honest, it's some relationships I've had where I'm like, ugh, it's just sex. I need to let you go. And it is. And you'll realize that. You'll come to a moment where you want something more and that person isn't willing to give you that. You want the maturity of it. You want a commitment of it. Someone who completes you. Also, I feel like some of you all know you're in a relationship or you're meeting people. Some of you all, be honest, you're on dating websites and you're meeting people. And you know, as you're on a date, you know in that moment, you would just be someone I would just call to have sex with. I don't really see myself with you. Some of you all know that. Follow that. Some of you all ignore it. And then you find yourself in this relationship and wonder why it's not going anywhere. Because when you were on this date, you didn't follow your heart. You didn't trust the intuition that you were given. And you kept going. And you just kept feeding the lust. You kept feeding it and feeding it. And now you're opening up the blinds and you're seeing for the first time, like, no, this isn't going to work. Some of them have that Don Juan where they have that shadow attribute where it says they're using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. You realize that person, man or woman, was on that date for lust and they was wooing you and Don Juaning you for their own personal agenda. And then when you finally got hip to it, you was like, no. It's time for you to want more. You actually want more. And you, with the Magician card here, you can manifest the love, the sex, everything that you want. You can manifest that. Do not think that you cannot. You demand. That is why you chose this Aphrodite, because she demands maturity. She demands mature love. And when you get it, she's right there. Making sure you get the ring. Making sure you get that perfect union. That commitment. You're going to be able to embrace this new love. Embrace this new relationship. You have everything there for you. And it may lead to a family, children. If you don't want children with this person, y'all need to talk that out right away. Because I feel like some of you all, when you meet that mature person, that person that sparks that interest, some of you all will get pregnant quickly. You will have children quickly. You'll definitely have a playful connection. It's like you all can tell each other things and laugh at each other, talk about each other, but it's only that you and that other person get, and y'all can laugh at each other and it's okay. Whereas somebody else you have that same joke with and they getting offended, ready to fight. But this person loves that joking spirit about you. They love the fact that they can be free with you and you can be free with them. It is time for you to demand the love and the sex you deserve. At the end of the day, you deserve that. And I feel like this person, whether male or female, they have the stamina to satisfy you not only in the bedroom, but also outside of the bedroom as well. So the maturity of it all is great, but you need to get rid of that lustful energy, those people you got around only just for sex, because you're not going to find that true love, or that true love is not, that mature love is not going to come into your world if you still playing with the ones that, oh, let me call Susie, let me call Johnny. If you still fooling with them, that mature love isn't coming. Sorry, it's not. You need to let all of that go. Because if you're asking for something and you're doing something else, it's not going to come. You're sending out conflicting signals. It's like, okay, I'm asking for $500, but I'm taking a $5 bill. It's like, but you asked for $500, which, which do you want here? Let that shit go. Trust your intuition. When you go out on these dates, trust your intuition. Before you even go out on a date, if you're driving to the date, and I say that because when I went out on dates, I'd be like, I'll meet you. Where we going? I would drive myself to these dates. So some of you all may do that. And as you're driving to these dates, ask for clarity. Ask to see the warning signs up front. Ask to know your get out word. I think Kevin Hart's safe word was pineapple. Ask for your safe word on these dates before you go on these dates. It can be whatever you and your spirit, you and Aphrodite want you, that you two know. So when they say something, ding, 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 the alert goes off and you're like, you finished the date? Okay, nice to know you. Nice to have met you. And leave them alone. Ask for that. Ask for that code word. Ask for that signal. Something that gets your attention. So therefore you will know that you can either keep going or not. And I feel like some of you all will still keep going. Even when you get the code word, it's something about them. It's something that they say that's still sweet. And you like, yes, I heard the code word, but his eyes are, I just want to see. Just beware. Just beware. Or, oh, her body, it just dry. It's, I need to see what it do. Be aware. You were given that code word. So you're going to go down and get in something lustful. But as long as you ask for that code word before you go out on a date, it will be revealed to you. You need to pay attention and follow your heart. And some of you all who are already in relationships, if your relationship has not went to the next level by now, it's time for you to really look at that relationship and see what the both of you really want. And if you don't want that person, or if you feel like it just needs to end it. Sometimes when you end something with someone, and I mean really end it, cut it off, don't call them, text them, nothing, don't answer them, it clicks something in that other person and makes them realize, oh shit, that was the person I wanted. That was the person I wanted to be with. Oh, I gotta get him or her back. They ain't finna be with nobody else. And sometimes you'll see that they didn't want you in the first place. They just wanted to string you along. So, group 2, Trust your heart. Follow your intuition. I wish you all nothing but the best. Take care. Hello, Group 3. If you chose the amethyst, this is your Aphrodite message. You have Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. You have the 8 of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Knight of Gabriel. Time to take action. Great passion for a cause. Instinctively knowing just what to do. Queen of Wands. Seven of Swords. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Truth be told. Be at home, wombat spirit. Archetype is guide. Hold a moment while I situate your cards. Okay, Group 3, thank you for allowing me to situate the cards. So, right off the bat, the inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Get out there. Dance in the mirror. Look at yourself. Alright? Appreciate who you are. You are a passionate, dominant, sexual being. You are. Excuse me. I feel like some of you all are comfortable at home. It's like you get free at home, and home is, I don't feel like it's like your actual home where you sleep. For some of you all it may be, but I feel like for others it could be in a dance studio or at your place of business where you feel free and comfortable to be you and enjoy the space. And I see you all, like, you put on music and you dance while cleaning, or that's how you get creative. You get your juices flowing. That's how I feel be at home feels to me. With the Grim Reaper, the 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Raphael, I feel like some of you all are walking away from relationships, lovers that no longer serve you. I feel like some of you all are finally waking up and seeing that person for who they are. With truth be told, you're finally seeing them for who the hell they really are. I feel like some of you all were in a lustful relationship, and now the blinders are being taken off, and you see this person for who they really are. You see that the sex no longer does it for you, and you're done. Or either you or that person have chosen to move on, and you or that other person is sad about it. You see how she's looking out at the window, looking for something else, something different, and he's like, I thought we were doing something. I thought we had something. You're like, nope. Or it could be vice versa. I feel like with the Queen of Wands here, loved who you were, loved what you exude, loved your inner goddess, loved the fact that when you stepped out, the whole world just stopped to stare at you. Okay? And they were attracted to that. But you were no longer attracted to them. It's time you feel like there is more to life. And I feel like you don't have that passion you once had for that person. It's like, to you, the sex is sizzled and you're ready to find someone who continues to light that match, who continues to spark that passion within you, that spiritual connection within you. With soulmate relationship, you're ready for that new. Some of you all may say, well, I'm in this relationship. We both love each other. Great. But some of you all are not allowing the other person to grow and transform. Some of you all stifle the other person's growth. And some of you, I feel like it's a sense of, if they grow, you don't want them to get to this feeling. If they grow, then you feel like they're leaving you behind. So you kind of want to stifle that. No. Allow them to grow, because when you allow that person to grow, in return, you grow and your relationship grows, and it may grow to something better, or it may just fizzle. But if you continue to go, that person is going to resent you for holding them back, and there will be no second chance. They will not want to come back to you. Their relationship is over, dead, and gone. Because you stifled their growth. And why would I want to come back to somebody who stifles me from growing? Okay? Think about that. Allow them to grow. But I feel like some of you all are at that point where you're ready to just call it quits. And call it quits. Because it's time for you to find that love that awakens you, not only physically, but spiritually, emotionally, financially. Okay? That person is out there for you. I feel like some of you all are starting to see these people for who they really are. Release those that no longer serve you. And some of you all know it. Some of you all know that these people in your lives ain't doing it for you. They ain't sparking the flame. Do what you know is right and walk away. I feel like some of you all are not listening to your spirit guides. I feel like some of you all are getting the messages, but some of you all are not listening. And you need to listen. Like, you may be looking at the fact that this person has money or something that keeps your interest, and it's not true. Like, you're missing the point. And then you're going to miss it, and you're going to be mad and like, why did I going through this? Why I'm going through this cycle? I'm tired of going through this. Well, hell, your guys were telling you which way to go and to get out. Don't ignore it. Some of you all will ignore it. But don't be sitting there asking why, because they gave you the signs to let you know it was time to go. Trust your intuition. You know what is right. You know the right way for you. You know the action you need to take. Because I feel like some of you all have stopped dancing, have stopped taking care of yourself. You have stopped giving that love to yourself. And sometimes it's because of the other person. And I don't mean you need to blame the other person, but it goes back to what I was saying about stifling the growth. When you're around certain people, sometimes they drain your energy. You may be happy and can't wait to get home and see that person. And then as soon as you walk in the door, they're mad about something or they do something that you don't like, and the happiness that you had just popped like a balloon. And there you are, looking down and out and crazy and frustrated. And there's something better out there for you. Please believe and know. There's a person that when you come home, they still keep that happy energy within you. Or if you come home down and out for the day, you can look at them or they'll say something and it will just take all the weight off and it will cheer you up. That person is out there for you. When you go out on dates, you will know if that person sparks your interest or if they don't. And I just don't mean sexually. Okay? You will know if that person irritates you by what they do or if you can deal with it. Okay? You will know all these things and it will lead you in the right direction if you trust it. But some of you all are definitely getting tired of the love that you have in your life, or you're getting tired of having to, not having to, but you keep choosing the same damn people. And it's like you need to open up and look at the truth and see that you need something more than just sex. It's time for you to embrace and desire something more than just sex. Because you're going to keep getting the same shit if you keep desiring the same shit. But you know what you want. Be confident about it. Know that you will not be single forever. Aphrodite had many lovers. She was not afraid to go after what she wanted. And for my men, it doesn't mean that, oh, Aphrodite is just a woman and da-da. No, men, you need to be confident about what you want to and go for what you want. Here you do not settle. You go for what you want. You go for what you need. You go for the person that sparks every bit of joy, that brings out that inner God and inner goddess in you. That person is out there. That person exists for you. Okay? Embrace it. Have fun. Group 3, I wish you all nothing but the best. Y'all take care.